Hi, Nikki here, Director of Dance Like a Mother and Slinger Baby Consultant. So I'm going to show you how to use a stretchy wrap. It's a two-way stretchy wrap on a newborn baby. So stretchies are really good for tiny babies. As they get a little bit older, they can sag a little bit, which is why we don't generally recommend them for use in our classes. However, with the online classes at the moment, we are allowing you to use them for accessibility. So I'm going to show you how to get baby nice and high, nice and tight, and I'm going to show you how to do a little neck support hack as well, which can really help you out. Okay, so I'm going to take my stretchy wrap. I'm going to find the central point. So here with this one, we've got a nice little, I was going to say sticker, it's not a sticker, whatever you call it, in the middle. But sometimes you have a little tab at the top. And I'm going to find a little central point like this. And what I'm going to do is bring that centre to my body and I'm going to wrap it round like so. So the way I'm going to do it is I'm going to take what will be my right shoulder over first. So I'm going to take, don't trip over it, I'm going to take the top part and bring it up and over, like so. So the top part here is close to my neck and I'm going to bring it, scrunch it in and bring it over. That's it, flashing my belly. And we're going to go to the other side, so we're going to bring my left arm over. So again, bring it up, so pulling it up in a diagonal and over, scrunching it up, and then you can just pull both sides up as so. There we go. So this central part now, so this is your big panel here in the middle, has become a bit tighter, and then I'm going to drop these down. So I'm going to go with my right one first, because that's the one that went first, and cross that under. And I'm just making sure that that's not twisted, it's nice and straight. And then I bring my second one, and this is going to go over the top, so my left one is going to go like so. What's great about this is that you can just leave this on throughout the day and just pop baby in and out. So once you've kind of got it on, you can pop baby in and out, like so. And then what I'm going to do is just loosely for now, tie that around my hip here. I'm going to double knot just for safety here. Okay, so what we want to do now is just check there's enough room for your baby to fit in. So obviously the smaller your baby is, the smaller the space will be, but you want to make sure you've got a little bit of room. So I'm going to bring this third piece that goes round down, and I'm just going to check how much room I've got in there. So it's quite tight, but I should be okay to get baby in. Okay, so I've just made space now for baby, and I've moved that central part down out of the way. At any point, if you feel like it's obviously too loose, you can just tighten it up a little bit, or opposite, if it feels too tight, you can loosen it. So I'm going to pick my baby up. This is my newborn doll. And because I put my right one over first, I'm going to take my baby over to the left. So I'm going to tuck my baby's hands in. They will move them, they always do. I'm going to take baby up towards my left shoulder on a slight diagonal. And just take your time with this. It can be very normal for babies to have a little fuss and cry at first. This is a new experience. The calmer you are, the calmer they will be. So try some nice slow breathing, sway side to side. Try not to bounce. That's quite overstimulating. So if you sway side to side and slowly breathing down, and just take your time. And I'm just supporting baby's weight underneath with my arm, as you can see on baby's bottom, and I'm supporting baby's back. And then I'm going to take, so I'm supporting baby, I'm going to take my right hand and go underneath that right side and bring baby's leg through. There we go. And then I'm going to bring baby a little bit more centrally. I'm going to come to the other side and bring baby's leg through. Obviously, real babies don't bend like this. And as you can see, now baby's in a central position. I'm going to come a little bit closer. So what I want to do is create a knee to knee here. So I want baby to be nice and central. And as you can see, baby's bum's sort of resting on there. And the edge, the outer edge, is resting on the pit of baby's knee. And baby's knee is higher than their bum. I'm going to do what we call a pelvic tilt. So you may have to kind of adjust this, but as baby gets used to it and you get used to it, it'll get easier. So I'm going to take my hand, and it's like I'm tipping a glass of water away. And I'm just going to tilt baby's pelvis. So I'm holding baby's thigh, And as you can see, baby's toes pointing upwards. If baby's toes pointing down or that way, you just want to make sure that they're sitting. And all this will do is make sure they're sitting on their bottom. Okay. So as I put the right one under first, I'm going to bring that over. So I'm going to take this top part, which is closest to my neck, and I'm just going to bring that over baby here. And I'm going to take this side to this knee. And I bring it over this way. And the whole time I'm just making sure the fabric's nice and smooth against baby's back. So it's not pressing on any part of baby. We're not going over baby's head, we're just going to the nape of baby's neck. And then we do it with the other side. So this is, as you can see, this is the top part. I'm going to take the part closest to my neck. She says. I'm going to bring that over. And again, I'm just making sure it's nice and smooth on baby. And I'm going to go to the opposite knee. So again, I'm just making sure the knees are nice and high. And we've gone one side to the other, and baby's nice and central. Okay, lovely. So at this point, we just want to double check baby can breathe. So you may need to tilt baby's head to the side to make sure baby's okay. And baby's nice and high. So the head should be on the hard part of your chest, so as high as you can get them. It may be at this point that you maybe, I'll find the words, you maybe need to lift them up a little bit higher, but that's okay. And we're supporting them the whole time. And then at this point, I just want to check that I'm hands-free and I'm okay. And what you can find is if you've got a lot of sagging here, you just might need to gather it back around. So you're just going to follow it back around and tighten it around here. Okay. And like with anything, it just takes a little bit of practice. There we go. So just making sure that baby's nice and central and knee to knee. Lovely. Just taking a little bit more time with this. And the final part, we're going to put this third paddle that's underneath on baby's back. So this will just provide an extra support for baby. So again, I'm just taking my hand underneath it. I'm going to guide baby's foot through nice and gently. And the other side. It really helps to have a mirror to practice these things with. Like so. Oh, she says, there you go, I can't remember looking. As you can see, it still needs to knee. And then what I'm going to do is take the top part of this and just bring up baby's back. And as you can see, the little tab's coming back now. And it's nice and central, so I can say it's central. Again, making sure knee to knee. And with this panel, I'm just going to take it slightly higher than the nape of baby's neck and then bring it down. And we really want to create some support here for the nape of baby's neck, like so. And now, just going to check baby's position again. So as you can see, my baby's slightly wonky. I'm going to get baby's thighs and take them to one side and make sure that the fabric's going knee to knee underneath. And as you can see, this is a little bit loose and baggy around here. So I can pull it round and take it all the way around and pull it through on the other side. Like so. You can see this has got a bit looser. And now I'm just going to tighten this. So at this point, my baby can breathe and I can be hands-free, which means that I can now maneuver all of these extra pieces, like so. And you can tie this where it's comfortable. If you've had a C-section, you can flatten it out so it sits closer to you. You can also use it to cover baby's legs, so as long as you're not pulling tight, if you want to cover baby's legs, you can do. Just making sure it's out of the way, you're not going to trip over it, and it's in a double knot, like so. Okay, so that is your basic carry. I'm going to show you the neck hack now. So I'm going to get a piece of muslin, not a piece, a whole piece. I'm going to get a muslin, and I'm going to roll it up into a little sausage. And then where I created that extra fabric at the top of the nape of baby's neck, I'm going to just fold that underneath as so. And as you can see, it's just created a little bit of extra support, like this. And that is how to fit a stretchy wrap. I'm going to show you a couple of extra things if you want to stay with me. I'm going to show you how to bring these away from your shoulder, from your neck, so they don't pull on your neck. So first, there's two different ways you can do it. You can either pull from the closest part of your neck and over your shoulder that way. And as you can see, it's now created more of an opening for baby, so baby's got space. Or you can do it fancy and you go underneath. So you're going to go underneath, grab the part closest to your neck. It's a bit of elusive this, there it is. And pull it that way, like so. And now what's happened is created space for baby. Baby's neck's still supported. And at the back, you can always just move this around so it's comfortable for you. Once you get it into a comfortable position, you can take baby in and out and it's not too difficult to readjust it. What I would say is if you're doing our class, if you pull it over your arms and you're moving your arms about, it may then move about and loosen, so you might be better just leaving it in that position. Or you could just do one arm. Or you could just hold baby and have loads of cuddles and not do arms. So that's how we fit our stretchy wrap. Like so. With an extra support for baby's neck. Hi, so I'm going to show you how to take baby out of a stretchy wrap, because sometimes it can feel as fiddly to get them out as it is to get them in, but I promise you it's really not that difficult. So if you've done the hack with the muslin, you can take that out. And then what we're going to do is we're going to take this third part down, and we're just going to do the reverse of what we did to put it on. So you're just going to take it, baby's legs over the top, like so. And then if you remember, I have my left side over the top, so that's just going to pull that down. And then the right side, and we're supporting baby here on the shoulder blades and the neck. The whole time the baby's still supported here. And that round. And then you should be able to guide baby out as so. And then what's really wonderful about this is I can leave this on now if I like. There we go. So that when I'm ready, I can pop baby back in again and it'll be the perfect size ready for us to go. And that's how you take your baby out of a stretchy wrap.